Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Yeah, we have some lovely stuff in here. We have some stuff that's going to go in the bins here. So let's go ahead and start with this one, although we have some very, very pretty speckled rattlesnakes from the Southwest. So what I'm going to do is these little pogo sticks are going to go in here, and just because they're coming from another holding facility, and I just got rid of those nasty eight-legged little things. I want to make sure that I don't introduce those more of those nasty little eight-legged things into the collection. Now, I haven't had these since 2005. These are like pogo sticks on steroids. This is, the common name is Tercyclopello. They're from Central America primarily. Austin Stevens called it the ultimate pit viper. And it certainly is a snake that needs to be very well respected. It's also known as Bothrops asper. These are captive-born babies. Last time, as I said, I had these in 2005. They were known back then as Katrina babies because they were born at a friend's facility, actually in New Orleans, a few days prior to the arrival of Katrina, and all these were shipped to me. All the babies, I mean there was like 30 or 40 of them, were shipped just to get them, and a number of other snakes were shipped to get them out of harm's way from the onslaught of Katrina. And it was sort of a good thing because all hell broke loose in New Orleans. Now, stapling these, although it's a good idea because it's a Bothrops asper. Also makes it difficult to get it undone, but I will prevail. Now these are known for their speed and agility and their inherent ability to change directions in less than a heartbeat. So these are not to be trifled with. Oops, sorry. What am I doing? I'm doing everything I possibly can to crank it up. It's already come from afar. Do the little muscle twitches. Are we upset? Huh? Are we upset? Huh? These will grow to like 7 or 8 feet and have the head size of Miss Mooj over there, but Mooj have speed, but not like this sort of speed. Hi, how are you, huh? You're cute. But we wouldn't want to take a bite from one of these. Oh, you gonna go visit somebody already? Ah, we're biting stuff already. As I said, you know, these don't really play any games, so we're not going to toy with them. I think that's enough of a view. We'll dump the substrate in here and just throw those over there. Let's we have here another asper. That's the male. I should have taken heat. That's female. Okay. And I relatively trust my friend Joe at getting it right. One of the few people I trust to get it right, although Joe has his drawbacks. Hello, you waited so patiently. Now put your head down so I can undo that knot without you being there.
But I'm anxious to come out and visit.
Well, I'm anxious not to get bit. Yes, hello. Yes, that's the way out. Yeah, I hate to. Oh, God, that's so close to my knuckles. I can just see that turning into a bite.
Yeah.
Come on, girlie, get down.
You want something to... yeah, there we go. Stop her from being able to come up so far.
You would stand on that?
Yep.
I hate to sacrifice a good bag and stuff, but you definitely don't want to visit the ear from a speck bite. Man, this is going to be fun with those Bothrops untying the bag.
Yeah.
I'll put them in the fridge. Well, you know, I mean, that's one of the things that people don't realize when a lot of these TV stars, like Steve Irwin and stuff, they would chill down in an air-conditioned trailer a lot of these snakes that he was working with, so they weren't so lively. You know, people just don't realize what happens behind the scenes, but that's the truth of the scenes. That scene from the movie that Steve was in, where this secret spy satellite crashed in Australia and stuff, you might want to get out of there because that's the direction we want to go. Come on, now cooperate. That big, well, now we're upset. But I didn't really do anything to upset you. Come on, I'm trying to get you out of there. Come on. Extricate yourself. There we go. Come on. He was handling a big mulga snake, dangling it off of the back of this vehicle into the face of the CIA guys trying to get to him. And that's a magnificent snake, isn't it? I mean...
That's beautiful.
Just as a word of warning, young lady, that's a heat source. That's nothing you can bite or want to go near. Let's not be stupid like a ball python and stay away from that. This is just temporary quarters for them. I think an echis is going to go in there, or 4 echis pyramidums. But for now, since I don't have another cage available, they're both going to go in there. And maybe by morning they'll be copulating, which would be very nice. So, at any rate, the big mulga snake had been cooled down significantly. Do you want to move whatever part that is? Thank you. There we go. Okay. Down on that. Had cooled down significantly to reduce the risk of it going bad. I mean, okay, these production companies and stuff, try to protect the talent and stuff, and of course, we always wanted to protect Steve. Was really surprised that he was taken out by a stingray. Very sad, and certainly one of the sadder moments in my adult life that's happened. Whatever you say about Steve, one thing for certain, he broke open the dam and brought a personal side of reptiles to the world, the general public, that had never happened before. He's had lots of achievements in his life, but I think that was probably the crowning achievement in my book, because he showed lots of people that reptiles, including crocodiles and stuff, weren't these dumb animals sitting around, and they really didn't want to hurt you, except for the crocodiles. But that's the way they are. If you understand how these animals are, we don't have to worry about being surprised if they try to eat you. Okay, come on out, buddy. But at any rate, I have lots of friends in Australia, and handling the Australian native venomous snakes by hand seems to be their way of life there, and I don't see very many of them getting tagged and stuff. But I'll tell you, no biting, miss. You two make nice, and maybe make some babies for the spring. Okay. So, that's the story. I do take liberties with certain snakes and stuff, but I don't handle the venomous the way my Australian friends do. So that's it for tonight. We'll let them settle down. Hopefully the male decides that she's ready for copulation, and she submits to it, because it would be very nice to have some babies in the spring. Are you Licurus or Pogo Stick? You're Licurus. Okay. It's nice that you guys are relatively relaxed. Hello. I'm going to put this pogo stick with venom into the cage. And what we'll do is we'll clamp that, and this viperkeeper can hold that and do the knot.
I suppose you don't want me to set it on your lap?
Oh, thanks a lot. Let's rot them nuts off. there was this news report of this poor fellow that was in Turkey, I think, and he chose the wrong set of bushes to squat to go to the bathroom, and he was bitten on his genitalia by a large Levantine viper.
Oh, ow.
Which is, you know, I would say probably in the same league as one of these guys. So, I got it. He is not going to be doing too much screwing around anymore. Now, these things are sort of like the specialized landmines that the military has. You may touch them a couple times, but they don't go off right off the bat. They go off when you touch them again. So we're going to do something which is called dumping. And we're going to dump this bugger. I can have the tongues unceremoniously out of its bag into this cage. So we'll put this in like this. And we'll dump you out. Well,
What if I don't want to come out?
well, you're going to come out.
Oh. Let's hope it doesn't come out on the floor.
We'll see, that's why we do that. Doesn't completely negate the possibility, but certainly reduces it. Go on. Where's your head? There it is. Hi. Yeah, you're pointing the wrong way. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't look at me like that. Go that way. I see your tail's moving. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, it's ready. Oh.
Hello there.
Oh, muscle twitches.
These are very twitchy snakes. When they get excited, they don't mess around. Now, Slinky, what are you doing, boy? Slinky is trying to slink up on the girly there. That's sort of a courting position. She's going into shed. It would be very nice if they make nice. I'm just going to go in the corner and derp a while. Okay, so you're in there.
And ready to launch.
Yes, yes. As you can see, it has not decided that it should relax yet.
Don't give me the evil eye. I'm not the one who dumped you in there.
Now, the question is, should I put two of them in there?
Well, if you do, I'd put the other one over on the other side.
Well, yeah, I know. Right now, it's too hyper and liable to strike at anything that moves. On top of that, it makes feeding really difficult as well
That's
as
true.
anything else.
Very true.
I've got to go check the status on another cage. Yes, I know.
Oh, Elvis, you're suddenly interested. You smell snake? You think that's for you?
He knows what snake bags are for. Okay, there's nothing like falling over with a Bothrops in your hands. Hello. You have a roommate. The two of you don't be biting one another. Yes, I know. Squeegee technique. Oop. Of course, it's got its head in that loop of bag.
That worked. Perfect.
Oh, it's mixing the water. Good for you. Now don't bite each other. These are from Guyana. They were small when I obtained them, but I haven't had space for them here, so they sort of got large, which Bothrops do quite easily and very quickly.